Okay, are we live? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Hello. How's it going, everybody? Also, somebody emo. That's rude. I'm not late. It just now turned 7:01. I hit the live button at 7. So we're good. We just got the notification. How's everybody doing? Jake, thank you so much for being here nice and early. SS, does anyone know if it's 7 p.m. Eastern? I assume that was from earlier. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern. How's everybody doing? Joshua Evans, bruh, tell us when the videos are going to come out. Next week, Monday. I'm working on editing the videos right now. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. Barry, I was on the same cruise. Did not find a crochet duck from you guys. How do I get one? We hid 6 throughout the cruise, and we also gave a few away to people who asked. So I think from now on, we're gonna be making a bunch of extra ducks for people who specifically want one. And you know, they come and see us and they talk to us and they say hello and they want a duck. We can give you guys a duck. Hi, how's everybody doing today? Coles, hello. Happy Friday. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Clarissa, hey, from Cali. I appreciate you being here. Rebecca, hello. Desiree Frangiosa, one of our longtime subscribers. Appreciate you being here. Hello. Let's see. Keaton Jones, hello. Jordan Strauss, hello. How's it going? Let's see. Chachi, Adrian, my partner and I love your vids. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. Tammy T, stuck at home, snowed in. Oh my God. So my TikTok feed has been just flooded with snowed in videos. People from up north experiencing whatever kind of nasty snowstorm was going on. People up in Oregon dealing with ice. And then I was watching some videos from Buffalo of like snow that was taller than me. Y'all, I cannot even begin to imagine what life is like up there. Like, I will take hurricanes. I will take thunderstorms. I will take whatever Florida has for me. You cannot pay me to live up there. Y'all are some brave souls for living up there and dealing with that consistently every single year. I cannot imagine. It would be absolutely insane. Let's see. Daryl Kelly, welcome back. Adrian, hope you had an amazing cruise. I did have an amazing cruise. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Dawson, hope you are great. I am. I'm doing very great right now. Thank you so much. Let's see. Kathy, hey, Adrian, welcome home. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be back. Let's see. Sueb Sue with a tier 1 membership. Thank you so much. There's the sound. Okay, I was about to say, where's the sound? It just took a second. The sound is there. Sueb Sue with a tier 1 membership. Thank you so much for joining the TPX squad. Enjoy the badge. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see, Kathy Jeffrey, hey, from cold Ontario, Canada. Stay warm, everybody. Yes, stay warm, everybody up there who is affected. I mean, to be fair, Florida's supposed to get cold. I think it's Sunday night or Saturday night. We're supposed to get like 29 degrees. Like where I am it's supposed to be like 29 degrees, a little bit lower with some wind chill, which I know for those of you guys up there, you're like, whoa, Florida. It's Florida cold, okay? Florida cold. We're going through it ourselves down here. When I got off the train in Orlando, so like we got off the cruise on Wednesday, and it was nice and it felt nice in Fort Lauderdale. You know, it wasn't really that warm. It was just a nice middle ground between warm and cool, and there was a little breeze, but it was humid. And you know, we got on the train. It was nice, comfortable. We get off the train in Orlando and we're like, oh my God, it's cold. So yeah, our poor Florida bones. Our poor Florida bones. How's everybody doing today? We have a lot of people in the chat. 85 people in here. You guys are absolutely insane. We only have 22 likes. Can we bring that up to 60? If we have 85 people in here, can we bring that up to 60 likes? That would be amazing. If you guys can hear my voice right now, you enjoy the content, you love hanging out in the live streams, do us a solid. Help us out by leaving a like on the stream. I would appreciate you. Hey, Views and Cues, how's it going? Rate the Churro Mickey waffles on a scale from 1 to 10. 11 out of 10. They deserve to be in the Cruise Food Hall of Fame. I'm telling you, you need to put it in there. Also, Views and Cues, when we were in Castaway Cay, we saw some brand new nautical flags, and I shouted you out in the video, and I said, guys, if you're watching, I need a translation of this. So whenever that video comes out, I need y'all to translate the new nautical flags that they have in Castaway Key. But I appreciate you guys being here. By the way, guys, go subscribe to Views and Cues, Brian and Carrie. They are some great people. They just got off of the Celebrity Ascent, a brand new ship, and they're, you know, uploading their videos now from Europe. I was just watching your videos earlier today from Dubrovnik. So yeah, great people over there. Definitely go and check them out and subscribe to their channel if you also like more variety in your cruise content. Let's see. Keaton Jones, I'm jealous of your cruise. I hurt my knee this week. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, to be fair, a couple cruises ago, I almost broke my ankle, so I know what you're going through, man. It is not fun. Let's see. Oh, Coda's texting me. Okay, hold on. Coda's out with her parents right now. I'm sorry. Hold on. What in the world are you sending? Oh, this is all different. Okay, hold on. Pause. She's out with her parents right now. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. I'm so sorry for missing a few of these chats. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Anything below 60 degrees is cold from Lori Welker. Yes, absolutely. By Florida standards, yes. Let's see. How was the first cruise since you started with your injections? Must have been hard with all the food everywhere. Yeah, that is something that I definitely get into in the videos, because I mean, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I highly suggest you do so, and on Instagram, because I have been live tweeting and posting on Instagram while we were on the cruise. I actually ended up losing weight while I was on the cruise, so I lost a total of 2 pounds. I mean, it's something. I lost a total of 2 pounds while I was on the cruise. We got back on Wednesday, and I weighed myself this morning, and I'm down 2 pounds. So yeah, it was definitely a challenge, but I've changed my eating habits enough at home that I was very comfortable with adjusting to what I ate on the cruise. Suebsu73 with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. The super chats don't show up over here. If you want a notification to show up over here, you got to use the link in the description or in the pinned comment. That is how you get the alerts to show up over here. But $5 super chat from Suebsu. Thank you so much, our newest channel member. I appreciate you. Thank you. Where was I? Oh yeah, but I adjusted my eating habits comfortably on the ship, and every meal that I had, I tried to incorporate either a salad or fruit. So for breakfast, I had a fruit bowl every single morning, and I had salads with my lunch whenever I did eat it, and I also ordered a salad with dinner, and I overall just ate a lot less. It was wild. It was absolutely wild how like full I got really quickly. And yeah, I go over it a lot more in the videos, but it was just a very bizarre experience. And, you know, I was surrounded by Coda's family, who were, you know, eating a lot, and, you know, especially Coda with her ice cream. She loves the ice cream on cruises, and I had 2 ice creams throughout the entire cruise, which is insane to me. It's insane to me that, like, if you would have told me a couple months ago that I would, you know, I would go on a cruise and only have 2 ice creams and not eat a whole lot. Like, I had to really pick and choose what I wanted to eat, especially at Palo. Like, for Palo brunch, you know, you pay the $50 and you can, you know, order the whole menu if you wanted to. I had to be very specific with what I ordered because I could only eat so much, you know? So, like, I would order something and I would only eat half of it. I ordered the chicken parm that is in the Cruise Food Hall of Fame from Views and Cues, and I only ate half of it, guys. I only ate half of the chicken parm that I love so much. Our Crystal, watch your step, with the $15 donation.
Thank you for bringing us along.
Our Crystal with the $15 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, it was a struggle, but we made it through it. I didn't deprive myself by any means, though. That's the biggest thing. I didn't deprive myself. If there was something that I really wanted to eat, I ate it, just in moderation, and it worked out perfectly. I ended up losing weight on the cruise. I was so surprised this morning. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Let's see. Charlie Allen, have you ever been to Disneyland Paris? No, but I would love to do so one day. Let's see. How is recovery from Dopey going? Coda's totally fine. She has fully 100% recovered. She actually ran the 5K at Castaway Cay when she got there. Let's see. Is Castaway Cay pronounced like that? Is it Key? Or not just weird. It is pronounced Key. Castaway Cay. Everyone there says Castaway Cay. I know, like, it's been up for debate, like, because I know Royal Caribbean, they have Coco Cay, and some people pronounce it Coco Cay, others pronounce it Coco Key, and I know they're, like, on the website it gives a specific pronunciation, but it's, for Disney's purposes, it's Key. Let's see, views and cues, what do you think is a better lunch, eating on Castaway or going back on the ship for Cabanas? I think that if you're looking for a better lunch, you need to go to Serenity Bay. Serenity Bay is, me personally, where I think that you can find a better lunch. The only critique that I have about Serenity Bay is their picnic tables are a lot smaller than what they have over on the Family Beach. So as a big guy, if I'm sitting down, I have to sit sideways on the table, because if I'm sitting normally, my gut is too big, and if you're a bigger person, you're kind of like falling off the table, so I have to sit sideways. That's the only complaint, but the food quality there at Serenity Bay is really good. The thing that I love to get at Serenity Bay is a burger with garlic aioli on it. You can only get garlic aioli at Serenity Bay, and you get a burger with some cheese and onions and some garlic aioli. So good. And Serenity Bay is also where you can find ribeye steaks. I can't remember, I don't recall seeing ribeye steaks this last time we were there. I can't recall seeing I think there were ribeye steaks, if I recall correctly. There were ribeye steaks. So yeah, you can get ribeye steaks over there as well. Really good stuff, and I think that overall the food quality is better at Serenity Bay, the adult-only beach. So, Brian and Carrie, I don't know if you've ever been to Serenity Bay. I think you have. But yeah, I think that you guys would love the garlic aioli burger over there. It's really good. Let's see. Reed Bugsy Tacos, one of our mods. I appreciate you being here. So I was just prescribed Wegovy. The pharmacy said it should be in tomorrow. I'm praying insurance covers it. The plan would not give a straight answer. I am very sorry to hear about the insurance stuff, but Wegovy should work out really well for you. That's what I'm taking right now, and it has done wonders for me. So yeah, you should be totally fine, and I'm here to answer any questions that you might have about it. Let's see, Brent, what up, dude? I appreciate you being here. Let's see, Sueb Sue, one of our channel members, you look amazing. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. I'm looking good and feeling good. There are a lot of shirts and pants that used to not fit me that do fit me now. I actually wore them on the cruise, which was really good. I'm actually getting to a point now where I need to buy different shorts and a few shirts. And Coda is still texting me. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually having to get a new pair of jeans relatively soon because a belt isn't doing it anymore. Let's see, Jessica, going on our first Disney cruise, on our first Disney in May and my daughter's birthday. We love watching your videos. Any recommendations for a Disney cruise? Okay, Disney cruise. You're going on your first Disney cruise in May. Well, it depends on what ship you're going on. Definitely encourage your daughter to check out the kids clubs. She's going to have a lot of fun. Historically, the kids clubs have been a great place for kids to go. I know in my experience, in my youth, I had a blast in the kids clubs. My parents hardly ever saw me. So if you want some alone time, if you want more alone time with your significant other, whoever it may be, or whoever you're sailing with, encourage your daughter to check out the kids clubs, and more than likely she'll enjoy them and she'll want to spend a lot of time with them. She'll make a lot of friends. So definitely make sure you check that out. Also, on embarkation day, that's going to be one of the best times to either check out the pool, or depending on what ship you're on, either check out the Aqua Duck or the Aqua Mouse. Make sure she packs a bathing suit in her carry-on, or you pack a bathing suit for her, so that way she can experience some of those activities on the very first day. That's some great advice right there. Let's see, Brendan Rubio, I'm going to Epcot on Monday. Hey, that's awesome. You're going to have a lot of fun. I'm so sorry I'm having to skip some of these because there are a lot of people in here right now, 125 people to be exact. You guys are absolutely insane. If you guys are enjoying the content, you guys love hanging out here on the live streams, talking about theme parks, talking about Disney cruising, and you appreciate everything, leave a like on the stream. It will greatly help us out. We have 125 people in here. If we can get this to 100 likes, that would make my entire evening, and I would love all your faces. Thank you so much. Let's see. SGT Mayhem thinks that the barbecue is greasy and dreadful. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's taste buds are going to be different, but I personally like the barbecue on the island. I will say, though, on the Wish, if you're on the Wish, the barbecue on deck on the Wish, top tier, really good. Not saying it's the best barbecue ever, but for cruise food, it's good. Let's just make sure we get that straight. Let's see. When are you going to drop the cruise videos? I'm editing them now. They should start going live on Monday. However, if you're a Patreon supporter, you guys will start getting access to them on Sunday, because anyone who's subscribed to us on Patreon gets the videos a day early and ad-free. So link in the description below if you guys want to support the channel. If you love the cruise content, you want to get it early and ad-free, Patreon link down in the description below. Best way to support the channel. Hey, Travel Spree, I see you guys. Are you coming on Icon with us? We just missed you at Nintendo World last year. I saw you guys at Nintendo World. I was in line for Mario Kart, and I looked down, and the first thing I saw was Fane's hair. I saw his blue head of hair, and I'm like, that's them. And I never saw you guys for the rest of the day, and I am so sad about that. Actually, Travel Spree, we were on a Brightline train on the way back from Fort Lauderdale, and we were talking to someone who was sitting across from us, who's friends with you. I forget his name, but he was like a marketing guy, and he said that he gave you like a merchandise package or something, but he knew who you were because he saw us filming and he asked what we did, and he said, do you know Travel Spree? And I'm like, yeah, we know them. And so yeah, it was very, very small world that we ran into someone who actually like is friends with you. I forget his name. I'm sure you know somebody who traveled on Brightline the other day. But yes, unfortunately, I am not going to be going on Icon of the Seas. It was just way too expensive to get on that maiden voyage. As much as I would love the maiden voyage, the FOMO is real. The FOMO is real for the maiden voyage of Icon of the Seas, and I'm so sad that I'm not going to be there. But you know, with the wedding cruise and everything coming up, we have to allocate our money elsewhere, unfortunately. So I would love to, but unfortunately not in the near future. Let's see. I'm so sorry. Again, I'm having to miss a couple of these just to catch up because we are getting very far behind on these chats. Am I going on the cruise again? On a Disney cruise? Yes, we have a cruise booked in June. That is the inaugural Lighthouse Point cruise. We will be there sailing with Ordinary Adventures. And then we have the Treasure in January, and then we have our wedding cruise the following year in 2025. Let's see. That's a great problem to have. Let's see. Kay shouldn't be up for debate. Royal is just out here confusing people. I want to know what Royal does with their ships. I want to know that Royal does. I'm dyslexic. I'm so sorry. And circular K in Disney in Sydney. I'm so sorry. That was just a jumble. We're just gonna move on. Have I played Disney Dreamlight Valley? No, but I have it downloaded. I've been meaning to play it, but I haven't gotten around to playing it. But I have it downloaded. Let's see. What's the deal with the ducks? Can you still hide them? So I went. The very first thing I did when I got on the Dream was go to guest relations and ask them straight up, is duck hiding still allowed? I said, hey, I've read online that you're not allowed to hide ducks anymore. Is that a thing? And the lady looked at me and she said, no, you're still allowed to hide ducks. We encourage it. Hide away. And now I got people on the internet calling me a dirty liar, saying I don't know what I'm talking about, or the people on the cruise ship are misinformed. So either there's miscommunication, true miscommunication, or you can still hide ducks. But there were a lot of ducks being hidden on this cruise that we were just on. My future sister-in-law, Coda's sister, found a lot of ducks. I found a duck. We hid ducks. We had a lot of folks come up to us and ask us if we were hiding ducks and if they could have a duck, and we gave ducks away. So yeah, I think it's going to be a thing now where Coda is going to make a bunch more ducks, some to hide and some to keep on us at all times. If someone comes up to us and asks us for a duck, we can just hand them one. But yeah, the whole duck thing is still up in the air right now, apparently. So, I don't know. I did my due diligence. As soon as I got on the ship, I asked, I got the okay, we hid ducks. But people online are like getting really heated about it. And, you know, apparently hiding a duck is like the worst rule that you can break on a Disney cruise ship now. I don't know. It is what it is. But, you know, until Disney Cruise Line specifically tells us no, then yeah. We will keep hiding ducks. Let's see. Rebecca, me, hubby, and daughter love watching your content, and Coda, our favorite Disney cruisers on YouTube. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Read Booksy Tacos, thank you so much for dealing with that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Affordable prices. Have 3 girls under 10. Thank you. That's really difficult. It all depends on the time of year that you sail. It all depends on the itinerary, what ship you go on. There's a lot of different variables that go into the most affordable prices, if that's something that you're looking for a Disney cruise. So unfortunately, I would have to recommend a travel agent, because they're going to be able to do all that work for you and find the most affordable cruise for you, because there's no specific cruise that I can say, you know, this is the best one that's the most affordable or the cheapest. You know what I mean? Hey, my dad's in here. Sup, dog? I appreciate you being here today, Dad. Let's see. You should dye your hair blue. Funny story. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. No hair dyeing going on over here. Maybe Coda. Let's see. What are the thoughts on Disney's new Lookout Points? Lookout Key, Lighthouse Point. It's all the same. Might be better than Castaway Key. That's what I'm hoping. Like, I'm hoping that they add enough new things to their new private islands. You know, I use loosely, it's attached to a much larger island. Their new private destination, I hope that they add enough to make it really differentiate itself from Castaway Key, and I'm hoping that it's a better destination than Castaway Key. Castaway Key is always going to be there, you know, it's always going to have a special place in my heart, but I'm secretly hoping that that Lookout Key is the way to go, is that it's better. So hopefully. Let's see. The temperature here in Illinois is 12 degrees and the wind chill is in the negative single digits. Ouch. I can never do that. Are you planning on going to Festival of the Arts this year? Am I going to Farts? Eventually, at some point soon. Probably not until after all the cruise videos have been uploaded. I don't know. Festival of the Arts has never really been my thing. But we might check it out, because Coda really likes the art stuff. I'm not saying that it's a bad festival, it's just not really my thing. Let's see, if you go to Disneyland in winter 2027, I'd love to hang out with you and Coda, and it will be so much fun. Would love to hang out with Kitra and Peter from Ordinary Adventures. Yeah, you can always keep an eye out on my socials. I always post when I'm about to, you know, travel to California, or when I'm in California, what park I'm going to. So yeah, you can always keep it tuned right there. And if we run into each other, then yeah, we can definitely do something. Let's see. Are you getting married on a cruise? Yes, I am actually getting married on a cruise. Cody and I are, we announced this in our last live stream. Cody and I are getting married on a Disney cruise next year in 2025. We're not giving away specific dates yet or what specific ship we're being married on, but we are getting married on a Disney cruise next year. Views and cues. Do they limit how much you can eat during Palo Brunch now? No, they can't. No, they don't. You can order the entire menu if you want. I don't know if you guys are still in here. I'm so sorry. But no, they do not limit how much you can eat. I just had to limit myself because of my weight loss medication that I'm on. I get full really quickly. And so I had to really pick and choose what I wanted to eat when I was at Palo Brunch. So do not worry. Do not worry. Palo Brunch is still the best value. $50, you can order the entire menu if you wanted. Let's see. The Dinky. Love that username. Let's go, Theme Park Express. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. What games do I like to play? I play a lot of Kingdom Hearts, and I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty recently. Kingdom Hearts and a lot of Call of Duty. I also recently played Spider-Man. That was really good. Spider-Man 2, I should say. Really good. Let's see. Congrats on your engagement, and also congrats to Coda for completing the Disney Marathon. Hey, Charlie Allen with the $5. Thank you.
Holy cow. We love watching your videos.
Thank you so much, Charlie Allen. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Lori, her ducks are absolutely adorable. Thank you so much. Coda really appreciates that. A lot of people showed a lot of interest for her ducks on this cruise. So many people were asking if we hid ducks already and where they can find them. So yeah, the response has been great, and we're definitely planning on making a lot more. Have I ever eaten Rainbow Sparkle Pizza? Can't say I have. Let's see. Thank you so much for the advice. Hey, no problem. Let's see. Ailish McGrail. Hi, sorry I came late. I'm going on the Fantasy the week after the inaugural sailing to Lighthouse Point, but I wanted to ask, what cruise line are you getting married or honeymoon? So yeah, it's going to be a Disney Cruise Line wedding. We just haven't announced what ship yet and the exact dates, but it is next year that we are getting married on a Disney cruise ship. Let's see. Maureen and Kathy, hello. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Shiloh Sixpack, wedding cruise sounds amazing. Is it through Disney? Yes, it is through Disney. Let's see. Charles Miller, we were on the Marvel cruise with you. We found some ducks, but couldn't find any of Coda's cute ducks. We will try again in June. Yes, definitely. Definitely try. We will be hiding ducks until Disney specifically tells us we cannot hide ducks anymore, like an official Disney statement. Not planned Disney, like until I get on the ship and ask them if we can still hide ducks, and they tell me no, we're still going to hide ducks, and a lot of other people are still hiding ducks. So yeah, definitely you will have an opportunity. Let's see. You can dye your beard? I could. I never let it get super long though. So maybe one day I can spray paint it or something. Let's see. My daughter, Kira, would like to know how many cruises you have been on. So this one that I just got off was number 16. Number 16 for Disney, and I've been on one Carnival. Number 16. So yeah, I got quite a few cruises under my belt. Let's see. Brendan, have you seen the new excursions for Lookout Key? I like the look of them, especially the tours. Yes, I have. I was on the ship when the news actually dropped that the news actually dropped of all the different excursions, and I'm very excited. How many we're going to be able to do, I have no idea, because I don't want to burn myself out, and we definitely want to spend a lot of time actually exploring Lookout Key. But what was I going to say? But we'll make sure to do at least one. We'll make sure to do at least one specialty excursion for sure at Lookout Key, but because we're gonna have 2 days there, so we'll see what we can get done. Yeah. Let's see. Sarah, welcome back. I was hoping we'd see you at Farts, but realized you were on the ship. When are the videos coming out? Next Monday. The videos come out. If you're a Patreon supporter, you will start getting them on Sunday. I'm gonna spend the whole weekend editing. I'm working on the Brightline video right now, and that one should be done relatively soon. So Sunday is when you should start getting the videos if you're on Patreon. Let's see. Adrian, I just became a Disney travel agent, and I think we should be invited to this wedding cruise. Once we like make the official announcement of when we're sailing and what ship, we will open it up for, whoever wants to, sail with us. You guys can watch the wedding from up above. You guys can go ahead and join. It's not going to be an official group cruise or anything, but we'll just put it out there when we're sailing. And if you guys want to come and watch the wedding, you can actually do that. Let's see. Orlando Potts, how much weight have I lost? So I am just over 30 pounds lost in 3 months. Just over 30 pounds lost. So I'm a little bit more than 30 pounds down, which I am super happy about. Let's see. A quick question about the meds. Are there any foods that make you sick if you eat it? For me personally, anything that is like fried foods, I get queasy if I eat too much of it. Like I can have a little bit. Like don't get me wrong, you can have a little bit. At least for me. I would have a little bit and be totally fine, but I found out rather quickly that if I have an excessive amount of fried food, it is, it's not good. Not good for me. Also, Suab Su with another $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you and Coda married. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. We found Rainbow Sparkle Pizza for dinner tonight. It's so weird. Sounds really cool. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see. Ashley Jones, Coda did amazing at Dopey. Is Nugget going to be part of the wedding? I'm sure he'll be there, but definitely not part of the wedding. Definitely not part of the wedding, but I'm sure he'll be there. Let's see. Going on the Magic preview cruise for Lookout Cay in May. Is that the one you mentioned? Unfortunately not. We are going on the inaugural on the Disney Fantasy. So the preview cruise is on the Magic, and it leaves just before the Fantasy does. And basically, you guys are the test dummies for Lookout Cay. So Disney specifically mentioned that not everything is going to be open for you guys on that preview cruise, but you guys are technically going to be the first guests there. You're just like testing everything out with normal cruise guests before the Fantasy comes in. Let's see. Blonde's Preferred just subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you subscribing. That's a very interesting username. So yeah, unfortunately, that's not the one that we were going to be on. But you guys will be there just before us. Let's see. Favorite part about the most recent cruise? Favorite part? Heroes Unite. The Heroes Unite show on Marvel Day at Sea blew my mind. Literally the best show that Disney has ever created, hands down. You cannot tell me otherwise. And the fact that they were able to do so much on a cruise ship and do that on a cruise ship, it was absolutely mind-blowing. You guys are going to love the vlogs. I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to love it. Let's see. Blue Racer, hi, went on the Disney Dream in 2020. We want to go on another one in 2025. Yes, definitely. The Disney Dream is a lot of fun. Disney Dream is a lot of fun, as I'm sure you know. Go on another one in 2025. Definitely go for it. Let's see. How long did you wait for the ticketed Marvel Encounters? We're going next month, and I'm curious how long does ticketed Encounters line for Asgard or HQ. So, funnily enough, for Asgard, we waited not even 5 minutes for the Asgard one. HQ, we waited close to 45 minutes. So for HQ, it was Spider-Man and Iron Man. For Asgard, they were switching between Thor and Lady Thor together. Thor and Lady Thor were together, and then they swapped them out with Loki. And we were hoping for Thor and Lady Thor, but by the time we got there, it was Loki that was out. And so we got a picture with Loki. So that one took about 45 minutes. And then there was the Guardians, which was Star-Lord and Groot. And that one was about a 30-minute wait. So overall, it wasn't terrible. The longest we waited was just under an hour, and that was for Steve Rogers, Captain America. That was the longest line we waited in. And he was definitely the most popular one. Sam Wilson, Captain America, that line got really long too. Which later on in the stream, if you remind me, I have all the pictures because we bought the photo package specifically for this, for all these meet and greets. And I want to go through and show you guys all the pictures that we took. Well, that Disney took on the cruise. So yeah, I hope that helps. Let's dye the beard for the wedding? Absolutely not. Let's see. Wow, 16 Disney cruises. That's amazing. I know. I have a slight obsession and slight problems. Let's see. Does Disney Adventure have a release date yet? No. We only know summer of 2025. So it's very possible that Coda and I will be on the Adventure for like a honeymoon type deal. Because I have every intention of going on the Adventure next year when it releases. Maybe not the maiden voyage, but I definitely plan on going on the Adventure sometime next year. Let's see, have I ever done the banana boat excursion on Castaway? No, but Coda's sisters really want to do that. And Coda does as well. She's really wanted to do that. So maybe someday we will do the banana boat excursion. I don't have the courage for that because I'm large and, you know, physics and getting thrown around doesn't exactly go hand in hand with me. Let's see, I would love to cruise one day, but worry about seasickness. Can you recommend any remedies for that? Should I go one day? Yes, absolutely. Definitely take a cruise one day. I will say for seasickness, the best cruises that you can take are in the Bahamas. So some of those shorter cruises, 3-4 night cruises that go to Nassau and just Castaway Cay. If you're talking about Disney specifically, once I go to Nassau and Castaway Cay, because we noticed that the seas are a lot calmer. This cruise that we were on was actually the rockiest cruise that we've ever been on. Consistently rocky cruise that we've ever been on. The waters were really choppy in the Gulf of Mexico as we were going to and from Cozumel. Like you can notice the ship moving. Like it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any means, but it was just more noticeable than we've ever had it. But definitely take some Dramamine. There's little patches that you can put behind your ear. There's wristbands that you can get that curb seasickness. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things. I've never had a problem with seasickness after my very first cruise. But yeah, I hope that helps. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can do to fight seasickness. I'm so sorry I'm having to skip some of these chats. I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. Let's see. Skywalker Archives. Hello, just joined. I appreciate you. We were on the Disney Fantasy Thanksgiving cruise with you guys in 2022. We popped up in your video too during the sail away party. How much video do you record each day? So it all depends. I typically record about an hour at least of footage per day, typically. It all depends. If it's a sea day, it's probably going to be a little bit less, but I will say right now that the Marvel Day, the actual Marvel Day on this last cruise, I put in a fresh SD card and it had 2 hours and 30 minutes of footage available on a fresh SD card with nothing on it. I filled it up. I filled it up on Marvel Day. So I have 2 hours and 30 minutes of footage to go through for Marvel Day at Sea. That's going to be a really long video. A really long video, that specific individual vlog. So I hope you guys are ready for that. It's going to be a lot of information. And my hope is that this Marvel Day at Sea video is the best Marvel Day at Sea video that anyone can go to if you're looking for information on Marvel Day at Sea and what to expect as far as what activities are offered, what character meet and greets are there, my tips and tricks on how to best navigate the day, because it's a lot. I will say, Marvel Day at Sea, it is a lot. It can be chaotic. There's a lot going on, a lot of different things to see and do. You're not going to get absolutely everything done. Despite my best efforts, you're not going to get absolutely everything done. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's like the best one out there that people can just, say, hey, this is the video to watch if you want Marvel Day at Sea content. Anyway, moving on. What's the Marvel ticketed encounter? So the Marvel ticketed encounters, so Marvel Day at Sea, there are a bunch of meet and greets throughout the ship that are just normally there. You don't have to sign up or anything, but there are a few, 3 specifically, that you have to sign up for in advance that require a reservation. It's totally free to do. But you just have to sign up in advance. And about 30 days prior to your embarkation day is when they release these reservations for everybody. Doesn't matter what Castaway Club tier you are. You can be a first-time cruiser or you can be a Platinum Pearl. It releases for everybody on the same day. And you have to go in there and book a specific time slot to go and experience these meet and greets. So completely free to do. You just have to make sure that you're on it. And I explain all of this in great detail in the video. So that's a little bit of an insight. Let's see. Michelle, hey Adrian, I have a placeholder I need to use. Hey.
Donation towards the Bleach and Bluebeard Fund.
The Bleach and Bluebeard Fund. No, I'm not gonna dye my beard. I'm not gonna dye my beard. If someone donates $1,000 right now, I will temporarily dye my beard, but not for the wedding. But I appreciate that $5. Thank you so much. Let's see. So let's see. Where were we? I have a placeholder I need to use. Can't decide on a cruise though. We just did Very Merry Time in November on the Dream. You have a placeholder you need to use. Can't decide on a cruise though. Just did a Very Merry Time in November on the Dream. If you have a placeholder, use it on a special cruise. Like if you've sailed with Disney before, use it on a new itinerary that you've never been on. My personal favorite itinerary is an Eastern Caribbean. Use it on an itinerary that you've never been on, or use it on a specialty cruise if you've already done let me talk a little bit slower. If you've already done a Very Merry Time, if you've done a Very Merry Time, then try a Halloween on the High Seas. Try one of those. But yeah, placeholders are really good. Definitely do one. Let's see, side note, you actually can bleach your beard at that length and dye it blue. Interesting. Let's see, what's my favorite cruise line? Disney. Let's see, is Disney Adventure a new ship? Yes, it is a new ship that is going to be sailing out of Singapore next year. It's going to be a mega ship, Disney's first ever mega ship that they purchased from a Chinese company that went bankrupt. So this Chinese company was building a ship. It was going to be called the Global Dream, I believe. And the company went under. Disney bought the ship that was like almost 70-something% built. And they bought it at a good rate, and now they're transforming it into the Disney Adventure. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Any advice for Alaska cruises? We booked one for September. September, that is like the last possible month that you can go. You're going to have a lot of fun. First of all, like the crowds are going to be a lot lower. The foot traffic is going to be a lot lower in the different ports. So you're going to have a lot of fun. Pack for any weather. Pack for any kind of weather, because it could be raining one day and chilly, and the next day it could be t-shirt and shorts weather. Just make sure that whenever you get off the ship, you have a sweater, a light sweater or something that you can have. Just pack layers and have things that you can take off in the middle of the day or put back on if you have to. And also like have a rain poncho with you, some kind of rain gear. Let's see. I did the banana boat excursion. It was really fun. Take swimming goggles. Interesting. Okay. Make sure to keep that in mind. Let's see. We noticed our 3-day cruise. They had to rush back on the 3rd day, so it was extra bouncy. Why didn't they make them 4-day cruises? Why won't they make them 4-day cruises? Well, 3-day cruises are like more weekend cruises, and it fits for a lot more families and people's schedules. But yeah, on those 3-day cruises, like if you're in Castaway Cay and you have to make it back to Port Canaveral on that last day, they are zooming through the water. So that last night is typically going to be bumpy. On those 3-night cruises, that last night is going to be the bumpiest because that's when they have to zoom. Let's see. Usually the water is more choppy in the winter months. Yeah, that's what we heard. But, the last time we sailed in the winter, it was last year on the Wish, and the waters really weren't that choppy in the Bahamas. But now that we were actually sailing across the Gulf of Mexico, we definitely notice now. So it's a good thing to know. Good thing to experience. Let's see. Hi, any idea on when we can book for the Haunted Mansion bar for the treasure? I think if they're going to follow what they did with the Wish and the Hyperspace Lounge, I think that's something that you're only going to be able to book day of on embarkation day, where once you get to the port, you're going to be able to go into the app and actually book a specific time. I think the Haunted Mansion bar is going to be very popular. So for a while there, I think they're going to have to do a reservation system for the Haunted Mansion bar. But eventually, like with the Hyperspace Lounge, they'll get rid of it and you can just go in freely, willy-nilly. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yes, I didn't take swim goggles on the banana boat, and I regret it. It still had so much fun. Oh, so you can see. Yeah, because there's a lot of water splashing around. That makes a lot of sense. I am so sorry. I just burped. I had a salad for dinner. Let's see. The wristbands are great. Dramamine makes you sleepy, but it's effective. Bonine is a good alternative. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the controversy with hiding ducks that has been cycling around? We touched on this a little bit earlier. First of all, if the rule is actually a rule and it's true, then I think that it's dumb if that's really a thing that they're going to start trying to push. But again, I was just on the Dream. The very first thing I did when I got on the ship was I went to guest services and asked them straight up if duck hiding was banned. And they said, no, hide all the ducks you want. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Again, I got people on the internet saying that I'm flipping crazy. Only because this question caught my eye. Views and Cues, what's the best talent animal you got on the cruise, and why was it Thor's hammer? I was so excited for Marvel Day at Sea, Thor's hammer. Let's see. Do I have a picture of it on my phone? Let's see. Do I have a picture of it on my phone? Because I don't know if I posted it on Twitter, and I think that's what you might be referring to. But yeah, for Marvel Day at Sea, it's Thor's hammer. Where is it? Like, look at that. I know it's kind of blurry, but yeah, that's Nugget with Thor's hammer. And it was absolutely awesome. Something that we really got that was unique was a snake. We got a snake on our cruise. And I was not expecting that. We've never received a snake before. I think I have a picture of it. And you know what? I watched too many of your videos, Brian and Carrie, that I almost called it a Gus one day. Like, in the video, I almost called it a Gus. I don't have a picture of it. Yes, I do. I almost called this a Gus, but it's a snake. Like, with the eyes and everything. We were so impressed. So this one's definitely my favorite right now. But Thor's hammer was pretty cool too. Let's see, you need to post more regularly on IG. I don't have Twitter. I do apologize for that. I use Twitter a lot more. But I'm trying to do more on Instagram. I promise you I am. Let's see. Skywalker Archives. My first time watching your live stream. I love your SeaWorld videos. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm sorry we haven't been in a minute, but thank you. Let's see. What about the seasickness patches? Those were two. I've seen a lot of people have success with those. Have I ever personally used one? No, but I do hear they work. Let's see. Can someone who donates say bleach and have it read out loud in the live? It would be kind of hilarious. Well, there you go. You want the TTS to say bleach. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, we don't think you should dye your beard either. Let's see. I know the February 2025 cruise dates are out, but when will Disney announce which dates are going to be for Pixar at sea? Any guesses? That's a good question. I actually haven't... Whoa, why am I so overexposed? I just realized I am so overexposed. Hold on. It needs, like, does it need to readjust? Why am I overexposed? Why am I overexposed? I just noticed. What is happening? I was never this overexposed. What is going on? I don't know why I'm so overexposed now. What is happening? It's fine. We'll just leave it like that. It's the ghost light. Your hand looks ghostly. Yeah, I don't know what in the world happens. It's because I held up the camera. Hold on. Let me... So, it adjusted. Slowly. Okay, I think... Nope. Still ghostly. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. We'll leave it like that. It's not that big of a deal. I ain't that pretty anyways. Let's see. As far as Pixar Day at Sea, I have no idea why they haven't announced anything yet. That's a really good question. Let's see. Okay, don't dye your beard if you don't want to, but if you do, paint your nails to match. It'll be so much fun. We'll see. Let's see. You have to book the Haunted Mansion bar. It hasn't been confirmed yet. That's just a theory. It's just a theory. A game theory. But it's a possibility. Let's see. How long do you think you could spend on a cruise if it was totally free? If it was totally free, I'd say a month. Realistically, probably a month before I would need to, spend a few days off. Let's see. I couldn't see on the banana boat, but the speed with the wind, water was still fun. Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense why you would need goggles. Let's see. So excited for the new vlogs to come out. Grace, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Any plans on going to Disneyland this year? It's a possibility, but it's not on my radar at the moment, only because we're having to save so much money for the wedding cruise next year. And the photographers and videographers, like, there's a lot of money involved in this. And so I'm having to allocate any extra funds that I have to that. So unless these cruise videos do well, probably not going to be going to Disneyland. But we'll see. If you guys want to see me, do more fun things this year, make sure that these cruise videos do well. Share them around with your friends, watch them on repeat, do whatever you need to do in order to make these videos do well. And we can do more fun things this year. Let's see. I need you to post more regular. Oh yeah, I read that. We'll be spending the Halloween on the fantasy. Hey, that's awesome. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's see. That's a black mamba. Let's see. What ship did you go on? We were on the Disney Dream. Do you participate in fish extenders? No, we do not. Unfortunately, we do not. I've never seen the appeal of them, and you know, as two adults, we don't really see the appeal of it. But if we have kids, then I can understand why it would be a lot of fun. Just be aware with the fish extenders, there are a lot of people in our Facebook group and consistently in our Facebook groups over the last couple cruises that we've taken, saying that people are getting their fish extender gifts stolen. Like, people are coming in the middle of the night and just swiping fish extender gifts out of the fish extenders. It's a common thing. It happens. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. And unfortunately, it's like kids that are doing it too. Kids that are running around in the middle of the night after the kids clubs close, and they're just swiping things that they can get their hands on. So just be aware of that. But no, we do not participate. Let's see. What are your thoughts on getting a Disney band? I will be on the Magic. For Coda, she loves the Disney band. She absolutely loves it. She wears it the entire cruise, and she'd rather have the Disney band than the lanyard with the room key. And, you know, she loves opening her doors, and she likes how it interacts with different things throughout the ship. Like with the different shows that happen on deck, the band vibrates and lights up. When you're at Animator's Palette during Turtle Talk night, it lights up and interacts. It interacts with a bunch of different things on the ship. So Coda really enjoys it. I prefer the lanyard. Let's see. Sarah says, can we get some more likes on the video? Yes, please. We have 158 people in here. Wow. That's insane. Can we get 120 likes? If you're hearing my voice right now, you enjoy the content, you love the videos, help us out. Leaving a like on the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's see. Keaton Jones. I want to go to Disneyland Pride, but it's expensive to fly from Michigan. Ugh. Disneyland Pride is so much fun. Oh my god. I love Disneyland Pride. I really hope I get to go back this year. I don't know if I will, but we're going to try. We're going to make a solid effort. Let's see. Did you meet with a wedding planner on the cruise? Cake testing, tasting, etc. No, we did not meet with a wedding planner on the cruise. We haven't. We've like emailed each other. We've emailed our wedding planner, but we've never like officially met her yet. So as we get closer and closer to the wedding, like we'll be making videos sharing all the details of planning a Disney Cruise Line wedding and sharing like everything that you need to know in the whole process and stuff. So don't you guys worry. Let's see. Let's see, Michelle, I've missed your cruise vlogs, so I'll be watching on repeat, no problem. I appreciate that. Let's see, Heather and Marshall. Let's see, hi friends, love from our channel to yours. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see, Taryn Brooke, did they give you a gift in your staterooms for Marvel Day at Sea? They have given window clings in the past. Yes, we did get a window cling. We did get a window cling. Did we bring it home? No, because there was no real way to transport it that we had without it getting ruined. So we did not take the window cling, but we did get one, and it was very much so appreciated. What is a fish extender? So when you're on a Disney ship, on every ship other than the Wish, outside your room door, you're going to have either a fish or a seahorse. And that's where they leave your room keys and stuff and little notes for you from, like, if the ship needs to message you about something, they'll leave a little envelope on your door and they hang it from the fish. And so what people have done is they make little baskets, little things to hang from your fish. It's called a fish extender. And basically, like, in your Facebook group, they set up different groups where people can drop stuff off, like leave gifts for you in your fish extender. So it's a whole big thing, and you can ask other people about it. I have never participated in it, so my knowledge of it is very limited, but I know that it is a thing where people set up where they can, you know, bring gifts to different staterooms throughout the cruise. So you personalize a gift, you make something, you make a little goodie bag, and you just, you know, pixie dust another stateroom. So yeah, it's a thing. Let's see. Will Coda be creating bride and groom ducks for your wedding cruise? We were actually talking about that yesterday, and yes, more than likely, yeah, she is. Let's see. They're stealing magnets off doors also. Sad. Yeah, unfortunately, people do steal things, and again, it's mostly the kids. Which, by the way, so we're on Disney Cruise. I know there's gonna be kids. Number one, this was the most amount of kids I've ever seen on a Disney cruise. Of all the cruises that I've taken, this was definitely the most kids we've seen, and we were definitely not expecting to have this many kids, because we figured, you know, right after school starts, you know, kids will be back in school after their winter break, there wouldn't be that many kids on the cruise. That was our thought process. No, the most kids we've ever seen. And like, again, I don't have kids. I don't know what it's like to have kids, but these kids that we saw on this cruise were some of the most disrespectful and some of the most like problematic children we've ever seen. It was bad how some of these kids were behaving in public and during the shows and during dinners. And all I gotta say is I feel so bad for the cruise staff. Like, oh my god. And again, I don't have much, you know, skin in the game when it comes to parenting and raising kids and whatnot, but the term that Coda and I like to use is gentle parenting, and it is like the behavior of the children that we saw on this cruise in particular. This cruise in particular was so bad. It was so bad. And, you know, normally we never have a problem with kids. You know, we're on a Disney cruise. We expect kids. We're totally fine with it. You know, we have our adult areas where we can hang out in. We know where to go to, you know, not be completely surrounded by kids the entire time. But number one, there were just so many kids on this cruise that it was almost impossible to do. And the behavior of the kids and the lack of parenting, like, kids will be running around, you know, trying to mess with things, like in the middle of the shows too. Kids are running around the aisles and in the theater, and the parents don't do anything about it. Like, they're just letting their kids run around in the middle of the show. Like, kids are going to talk in the middle of the show. That's fine. I get that some kids are going to get antsy. They might get fidgety in their chair. But to let your kid just run around the theater, like run up to the stage, like the stage has stairs to get up onto the stage. There were some kids who were going up to the stairs and sitting on the stairs and, you know, just messing with things. And oh my God, it was bad. It was bad. And again, I just want to say, I know we're on a Disney cruise. I know there's going to be kids. I know, you know, kids are going to be kids. That's fine. But just, this was bad on this cruise. Okay, little mini rant over. People, please just teach your kids not to be disrespectful little demons. Please. Okay, moving on. Desiree, is it worth it to try and get kids to Oogie Boogie Bash? Do you have any tips for getting tickets? Unfortunately, I have not participated in Oogie Boogie Bash, so I don't know. I am very sorry. I cannot help you further with that one. Let's see. Slaps I like sticker on herself. I appreciate that. Let's see. What are the prices for the model ships on the Disney ships? So these back here, that's a really good question. I forget. I think I still have the sticker on one of them. I think I still have a sticker. $50. $50 for this one. $95. I got it at a discount though. It was on sale. I got it at a discount. So, I mean, this one was $95. $50. So, plan to spend $50 if you want one. There you go. And yeah, oddly enough, like, we have the Wish, the Dream, and the Fantasy over here, and then these smaller ones, these two over here, they're the Magic and the Wonder. Even those smaller ones are still $50. So if you want a model, it's $50. Plan on that. Let's see. We went after school summer break. So many kids, so loud. Yeah. Let's see. I've heard some frightening tales about current kids from my teacher friend. Yeah, I'm friends with a lot of teachers, and it's a nightmare. Let's see. Was that during the first or second show? Second show. Do you have any tattoos? If not, what would you get? I do not have any tattoos. I'm the only one in my family without a tattoo, apparently. I do not have a tattoo. If I were to get one, it would be something Kingdom Hearts related. Maybe, a keyblade or something. Maybe a heartless symbol, something like that. Let's see, my 3-year-old had a few tantrums on our last cruise. We just got up and left the situation. I think I was overtired. I think he was overtired from the excitement. Yeah, there were some parents, there was one family in particular in the restaurant that was near us. The kid was she had to be 4 or 5 years old. She was a toddler, having a screaming meltdown, screaming. And the parent wasn't really doing anything. He was saying, okay, you need to stop, doing the whole gentle parenting thing, disturbing everybody around them. Kids can have tantrums. That's totally fine. But this one was screaming at the top of their lungs. And it took about 20 minutes for the parent to finally get up, pick the kid, and leave the restaurant to deal with it. It was wild. I understand that kids are going to be kids, but sometimes you need to, pick them up and take them out of the situation to not bother everybody else. Let's see. Just came in. Hi, hope your cruise was great. It was great. It was a fantastic cruise. I know I went on a little tangent about the kids, but the cruise was overall still fantastic. Let's see. I think alcohol played a part in some of the parenting on that cruise. Oh yeah, Barry, you were on the same cruise as well. So yeah, you can vouch for me. I think alcohol played a part. Yeah, there were a lot of parents drinking on the cruise, but that's to be expected. Let's see. Oh, that's where you store them. Yeah. Let's see. Plan on purchasing the day they come out. Sells out extremely fast. Yeah, for ship models. Yeah. Let's see. On our Alaska cruise, there was a family with a bunch of little terrors that were climbing all over Pluto and trying to unzip his costume. The parents did nothing. Yeah, it was just a lot of parents not doing anything to stop their kids. Let's see, what happened at a show? What did I miss? So in the middle of the show, there were kids that were running around up and down the aisles and in front of the front row and going up to the stage, doing this on the stage. And parents weren't doing anything about it. And almost climbing up onto the stage, onto the stairs. And again, parents were nowhere to be seen. And you could see one of the attendants in the theater, go up to the kids trying to talk to them. And the attendant was looking around, waiting for somebody to acknowledge that, hey, is this your child? No one was answering. So the attendant's having to, tell the kid, you gotta go back over there. You can't be up front over here. It was just a lot. I've never seen a child behave like that. It was two kids, two siblings that were, misbehaving like that in the middle of the show. I've never seen that happen before. Let's see. How has your mom done after having a gastric sleeve? I had a gastric bypass in 2015 and lost a lot of weight. My mom is disappearing before my eyes. To be completely honest with you, she has lost a dramatic amount of weight, and she's almost a twig. She is almost a twig now. It is insane how much weight she's lost. So yeah, she's doing really well though. She's doing really well. Let's see. I feel like the first show is better to have more well-behaved kids because most of the young ones are at dinner. Yeah, probably. And Code and I were having this discussion too. Code and I love to do first seating. We love to do first seating because it's relatively early in the day. And Code and I know darn well that first seating is going to be more chaotic. It's going to have a lot more children, and it's going to be more loud. But we would rather deal with the volume and deal with the kids than finish our dinner at 10 o'clock at night. It's not happening. I can't be eating that late, first of all, with my medication. It won't happen because if I eat too late, then I'm not going to be able to fall asleep, and I feel bleh. I feel like I'm going to throw up. So yeah, we always do first seating if we can. Let's see. Hope you had a great time on your cruise. What's your favorite restaurant on all of the Disney ships? Tiana's Place. Tiana's Place is my favorite. The food is really good. And the shows that you get in Tiana's Place are really good as well. Mardi Gras night, so much fun. I love Mardi Gras night. Let's see. Since you've been on a lot of Disney cruises, what do you think the better dining time is? Early or late? Oh, I just answered that one. So yeah, for me, earlier dining time is the best because I can't eat super late. However, if you're wanting to have a less noisy dinner, not that it's going to be entirely quiet, but if you want to have a less noisy dinner with less children statistically, then second seating is going to be your best bet. But again, I don't like finishing my dinner at 10 o'clock at night. That's just me. So that's the risk that you take when you get second seating. Like, it starts at 8:45, and you know, there can be dinners where you're not getting your appetizer until 30-40 minutes after you sit down. It's happened. So just be aware of that. Let's see. Disney should be firm with kids' behavior. That can ruin people's cruises quickly. They should politely ask them to leave the area. Yeah, they should. They should. Like, kids can be kids, but it gets to a point where it's starting to negatively affect other cruisers' experience. And with this song, that means that I have been streaming for over an hour. We're going to go ahead and restart the playlist. Let's see. Not all parents are parents anymore. It's sad. It is, honestly. Let's see. What characters did you meet on the cruise? Forever wanting to meet Scarlet Witch on a cruise. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. So let's go ahead and move the chat over here. And I'm about to get really washed out now. Let me go ahead and log in. I want to show you guys the pictures that we took on Marvel Day at Sea with the professional Disney photographers. Hold on one moment. So we're going to start from the back and work our way up. Let's go ahead and switch over. We're going to start from the back and work our way up. So Coda and I, we got the matching shirts. We love them. We took a couple of these. And again, we purchased the photo package. So we can take as many pictures as we want, and we got them all. We got the unlimited photo package, I should say. This is us on Castaway Key. Us with Donald. Donald was a lot of fun. This is Coda at Animator's Palette. Me at Animator's Palette. That's Coda's sister. Okay, so these magic shots. So we were leaving Cozumel, and there was a photographer out on the deck, and he was doing magic shots. And so we're like, okay, cool. And he said, okay, stand there. Now, put your hands like this. And I'm like, what's the magic shot going to be? You know, I'm trying to get context for what the shot's going to be. He just said, oh, it's a magic shot. It's a magic shot. I want to know context. Like, I need to know what I'm doing and what the shot is going to be if I'm going to be, you know, doing hand movements, you know? So had I known that it was going to be some Scarlet Witch looking thing, I would have made a more serious face. I would have made a more sinister face. I would have, you know, done the finger thing like this that she does. Gave no context. Again, I had no context for what we were doing. This one I kind of knew. He said, pretend like you're throwing something. I had an idea that it was going to be Captain America's shield. They put in Groot over here. Doctor Strange hands. See, like Coda, she didn't really have any context, so that's why she looks a little awkward. Again, some magic hands, some Wanda. And Coda said that, you know, had she known what it was going to be, she would have made a more serious face. Groot, Doctor Strange, regular. So again, he said to hold your hands like this. Specifically, he said to hold your hands like this. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what it was for. Had I known that it was going to be little Groot dancing, I would have done something different. But yeah, if the photographers are doing a magic shot, I need more context. And then we got some random ladies picture in here. And there's Coda. She looks like she's dancing more than I am. Coda and her sister during Pirate Night. Me and Coda during Pirate Night. Now we're into Marvel Day at Sea. And Coda was dressed as Lady Thor. And Coda was dressed as Lady Thor throughout the whole day. And by the way, these ears, do not buy these ears. Do not buy these ears. They're top heavy, and they've been falling off of her head the entire day. Coda said that she's never wearing these ears again. So, just an FYI. She actually bought these at Marshall's, I think. She bought these at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, one of these discount store places. So she didn't pay full price for them, thank God. So, yeah, she was Lady Thor. Coda's sister was Bucky, which, by the way, we had a hilarious moment with Iron Man when we were taking a picture of him and she was dressed as Bucky. It was flipping hilarious. That's her and her dad. He's dressed in one of the Avengers outfits from Endgame. That's me. With my Roosevelt shirt. Coda's sister and her mom. Okay, so now we're getting into some of the characters. This is Iron Man. Very fun meet and greets. Spider-Man. This is one of my favorite pictures. I think this is going to be one of the thumbnails. I'm going to be using one of these as a thumbnail for the actual video. But Spider-Man was a very fun meet and greet. Got a picture of me doing a video. So I have video talking to all the characters, all the superheroes. And Spider-Man had a message for the Green Goblin that you will see in the video. We met Shuri, Black Panther, Loki. I will say right off the bat, this wasn't a good Loki meet and greet. Like, he was very blah. He didn't interact too much. But still happy that we got Loki. Star-Lord and Groot. Me filming Star-Lord and Groot. Captain America. There's a picture that I have coming up of Captain America being shook. Like, you can see it in his eyes. He's shook. And it's because he saw Nugget. He saw Nugget in the Captain America outfit. Took some really nice pictures. And yeah, that's him. He is shook. He's looking off camera because he made eye contact with Nugget. Steve Rogers is a fun meet and greet. There's Shang-Chi. And Coda's dad dressed up Nugget in Shang-Chi outfit. So he's wearing a little Shang-Chi suit. Back to back with Shang-Chi. That's another fun picture. That's another thumbnail possibility. Captain Marvel. She was fun to talk to. And there's a couple more that just haven't loaded yet. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just a moment. We definitely took a lot more. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. So here's Miss Marvel. And I will say for Miss Marvel, like, the person that, the actress that was playing Miss Marvel, like, she had the attitude down. She just really didn't look the part. Like, at first when she came out, I didn't think that was, like, actually Miss Marvel, but it is. And then we met T'Challa, Black Panther. He was really fun. And then we got to meet Sam Wilson. And that's us a Palo. These Palo pictures really didn't turn out that good. Coda doesn't like how they turned out. And then that's us getting on board the ship with another Roosevelt shirt that Coda bought me. And that's all the pictures. So yeah, we took quite a few. I mean, we definitely could have taken more. But it was nice. We got a lot out of it. And we got it specifically for all the Marvel Day characters, you know? Let's see. When you have a little Coda, will they earn the same crew status as you? No, they have to earn it themselves. They don't get grandfathered in, unfortunately, with my status. Let's see. Piglet should come on a cruise. Piglet. Let's see. Second starts at 8:15, and I've heard it stayed later than 9, and I've never stayed later than 9:45. On this cruise, we saw people walking out of Royal Palace at 10, so I don't know. Starts at 8:15. Okay, well, 8:15 is a little bit earlier, but still. Let's see. Such cute pictures. Y'all are so cute. There's a magic shot for Scarlet Witch. There is. Let's see. You need to do that. Let's see. So glad you had a great time on your cruise. Can't wait for the videos. Me and my family will be doing a 4-night on the Dream in February. It'll be my first one as a Platinum member. Hey, that's awesome. Welcome. Well, no, welcome to the Platinum Club. Let's see. Those pics still look great considering the issues. Can you ask the photographer for more context? I tried asking for more context. He couldn't give me any more context. Let's see. She has a twin. No, Coda does not have a twin. Let's see. Love Lady Thor. Let's see. The Marvel Day pictures look so good. Y'all look great. Thank you. Let's see. Isn't Loki like that in the movies, though? Yeah. Let's see. Did you see the new Marvels movie? So good. Yes, I did see the new Marvels movie. Let's see. I really wish the PhotoPass photographers would have a diffuser on their flash because it always, I always have issues with photos in the flash. Yeah, I do agree. There are some times where Coda can look really flushed out or washed out. Let's see. How much does a PhotoPass cost on the cruise? It all depends on which particular photo package you get and the length of your cruise. For this one, it was just over $200 for the unlimited photo package. But I know it can get a lot more than that. I think on the 7-night, it was like $250 or something like that. So let's see. Are you questioning who Piglet is? No, I know who Piglet is. I just need to know the context of why someone is randomly saying Piglet. Let's see. How does the photo package work? Can you purchase your photos even if you don't buy the package? Trying to figure out what to do on the Treasure, considering we barely get our pics taken on the Dream. So the photo package, you can purchase it ahead of time, which I highly recommend you do. The prices are going to be cheaper ahead of time if you purchase it online rather than on the ship. So you pay for it online if you buy the unlimited, and you can take all the pictures you want and you get unlimited downloads of all the pictures. You can do smaller photo packages that's like 10, 20, 30 pictures or something like that, and you have to pick and choose which specific ones you want. And there's also the option to buy and print pictures on the ship. You can actually get pictures printed while you're on the ship, so that is an option as well. Coda, hi. What? Coda, I am in the middle of a live stream, sweetheart. There's your picture. She wanted me to send her a picture of the dog. She wants a picture of the doggy. So yeah, that's more or less how it works. Can you purchase your photos even if you don't buy the package? Yes. You don't have to buy a package in order to purchase your photos. Let's see. How's the weight loss? I've been on Ozempic for 6 weeks and down 20 pounds. That's awesome. I'm on Wegovy for 3 months and I have lost over 30 pounds. Just over 30 pounds. Let's see. How's the weather? It's actually not that bad right now. It's a little bit chilly outside, just a little bit in the evenings, but we're about to get really cold here soon. It's going to be like 29 degrees where I live in Florida. Let's see, you enjoyed the Run Disney video? Sip, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That video actually did a lot better than I anticipated it doing. Like, I had no expectations for that video to do well at all, but it did really good. Now I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's see, am I going on Icon of the Seas? Jeffrey, unfortunately, I am not going on Icon of the Seas. I really wanted to. The FOMO is real. Believe me, it's real. Views and Qs, are you guys going on Icon of the Seas? I hope you are. I hope you are, Brian and Carrie, if you're still here. But no, unfortunately not. By the time I got around to actually like looking into booking it, the prices were astronomical, way more than what I was going to pay. Then on top of that, Coda wasn't going to be able to go on the cruise because she took time off for marathon weekends and for this cruise. So I don't want to really cruise by myself. I don't really have any real cruising buddies. So yeah, I just couldn't justify the price. So hopefully one day soon we'll be able to get on Icon of the Seas. You know, I mean, by the time I get around to sailing with Royal Caribbean, what is it? Star of the Seas is going to be out, which is the Icon sister class or sister ship. So yeah. Let's see. Any advice for me going on my first cruise ever and going on my own? Going on your own might actually be a benefit because you can do whatever the heck you want. You don't have to worry about anybody else and anybody else's desires. So you might actually have a lot of fun. As far as going on your first cruise, take your time and try not to get overwhelmed. I know that it can be very overwhelming, especially on your first cruise. Make sure you have all your documents with you. You have your QR code on your phone if you're going on a Disney cruise. Make sure you have your boarding pass on your phone and your passport with you. Pack a day bag for that first day because your bag, your like roller bag, probably isn't going to get to your room until closer to 3:30, 4 o'clock, depending on where you are. Yeah, there's a lot of advice that I could give, but I'm just blanking right now off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. But you're gonna have a lot of fun. I've never done a solo cruise before, but eventually at some point I would like to do one just to experience it and, you know, make content for you guys on like the best things to do for a solo cruiser. Let's see. Someone says Scarlet Witch needs to be on the cruise, and I was wanting Piglet to be on the cruise someday. That's it. Okay, that's it. There's the context I needed. Let's see. We'll be back on the Fantasy for the first time since COVID in August. Will be our 13th DCL for our 30th anniversary. Looking forward to it. That's awesome. Congratulations on 30 years. Holy cow. That is insane. But yeah, if you haven't been on the Fantasy since like COVID time, then yeah, you're gonna have so much fun. I love the Fantasy. Let's see, any advice for meeting characters for an Alaskan cruise? I know there will be longer lines, but is it possible to take pictures with everyone on Glacier Day? It depends on if you're doing the Glacier Explorer excursion or not. If you are doing the Glacier Explorer excursion, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get pictures with everyone on Glacier Day, but make sure you get to the top deck as early as possible. Keep an eye out on the Navigator app, and like when you first get on the ship, you know, look ahead and see what times they start meeting on the upper deck, and it'll say, you know, Mickey Mouse this time on deck whatever, and that's how you know that they're outside. And just start going from there. Get there as early as possible and start, you know, jumping from character to character. They're not all going to be out at once for the most part. I think, you know, a couple of them might overlap in their meet and greet times, but for the most part they're not going to all be out at once, so you'll have an opportunity to jump from one to the other. Just be prepared for longer lines, enjoy the scenery while you're actually out there. Make sure you bundle up because it can get really chilly, and yeah, just pack your patience, and you should be able to get all the characters done if you're not doing the Glacier Explorer tour. And make sure you get up early and have a big breakfast. Let's see. Any advice for mini characters? Oh yeah, I got that. What are some must-haves to bring on a Disney cruise? A bottle. Make sure you have a bottle with you, a refillable bottle, so that way you can refill it with any kind of drink that you want from the upper deck, and you can keep it in your stateroom. If you're a first-time cruiser, make sure you have a lanyard with you, or if you're buying a Disney band, then you can just bring your Disney band. Absolute must-haves. Get some door magnets. Customize your door. We never leave home without some kind of door magnets. Wall hooks, little metal hooks for your room, magnetic hooks. The walls in your stateroom are magnetic, in the ceilings too, so you can hang some of your stuff up. Towel clips for beach chairs and beach towels, and some fun stuff. We actually have an Amazon storefront now. Speaking of stuff that you need to bring on a cruise, we have an Amazon storefront, and the link is in the description below. And we have some of the things that we purchased off of Amazon that we bring on cruises with us, so you can check that out. And we actually have to update that relatively soon. We bought a couple new things that we need to add to it, but we do have a few cruise items that we have in our Amazon storefront. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Is there any hope the Wonder will have a Magic Band integration by September of 2024? It should. They're making strides to integrate that into all the ships, so I'm 99% sure by September of 2024, it'll have Magic Band integration. Let's see. I have the same question as Ashley Jones, except we sail on the Wonder in May of 2024. So yeah, hopefully soon they integrate it. Let's see. Cole says, I always buy the unlimited photo package prior. Yeah, if you're going to buy the unlimited photo package and you know you want it, just buy it prior. And you can even cancel. Like, you're not actually, like, buying it. Like, you're not paying for it beforehand. You're just, like, reserving it. So you're locking in that rate when you reserve it. So you don't actually get charged for it until you get on the ship. And even then, you can cancel it before the cruise ends. Like if you decide towards the end of the cruise, hey, we're not really utilizing this, you know, we don't need the unlimited photo package, you can cancel it and they'll give you your money back. So there you go. Let's see. You also have 45 days to download. Yep. Let's see. When is your next cruise? Will it be the wedding cruise? My next cruise is actually going to be in June, and it's going to be the inaugural Lighthouse Point cruise. The inaugural cruise of Lighthouse Point. It's going to be a 7-night cruise on the Fantasy. And that's our next cruise. Then after that, we have the Treasure. Then after that is going to be the wedding cruise. Let's see. What is the names? What is with the names that go up on Castaway Key? Are you talking about the boards? Oh, Barry. Yeah. Okay, so those are people, families, that have sailed with Disney Cruise Line 50 times or more. So if you want your family name on that wall on Castaway Key, you got to sail 50 times. And all those families have done it. So eventually. Hey,
please watch your
Michelle with the $15 donation. Thank you so much.
The marathon video was so fun. Coda is a rock star. Excited for new cruise vlogs. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Michelle, for the $15 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind of you. Let's see. Thanks for sharing your picks. How much was that, I think? Is that? I think you meant to say how much was that? It was just over $200. Just over $200 for the photo package. Let's see. As a new Platinum member, I know you can choose a gift such as Prosecco, chocolate, etc. How will they know How will they know which one I will want? Do I call room service? Do I ask at check-in? So when you get to your room, you call room service and you say, hey, I'm a Platinum. I'd like to order my gift. And they'll give you your options. You can get chocolates, a fruit basket, Prosecco, or you can get a non-alcoholic Cloud and Blue, which Coda and I really love. So yeah, as soon as you get into your stateroom, you call them up and you let them know that you want your gift and they will bring it up to you. So yeah, very, very easy. Let's see. You want to do a Disney solo cruise so badly. Eventually, at some point, I will do one, but I can imagine that it can be pretty fun. Let's see. You should do a cruise packing video. I know, but I don't have the setup to be able to like properly do it. Like, I don't like filming in the bedroom because it's always a hot mess, and I'm always self-conscious about filming in the bedroom where I can like lay the suitcase on the bed and actually like pack stuff. I got to figure out a way to do it, but eventually I will do one. Don't you worry. Let's see. Where did I go on my cruise? We went to Cozumel and Castaway Key. It was a 5-night cruise with 2 days at sea. Let's see. There will be a piece of paper in your room on the first day asking you the question, and you can give it to your host. There you go. I've personally never received that piece of paper. Just saying, I've never personally received that piece of paper asking what item I want, like what gift I want. But I do believe that is an option too, if you get that paper. Let's see. I've done a dozen solo cruises with Disney, and it's always a great time. I highly recommend it. There you go, Taryn, with a recommendation for sure. We will check it out. Let's see. Do you get charged for booking the excursions prior to boarding? No, you get charged after the excursion. Like after you've done the excursion is when you get charged. So like if you for whatever reason want to cancel your excursion, as long as you do it like 24 hours prior at least, then you shouldn't like have a cancellation fee or anything. Let's see. We always get the unlimited photo package. I love all the pictures the photographers capture of us during the trip. Yeah, they do a really good job. Let's see. What do you think about the unlimited cruise for the ultimate cruise for 9 months? Would you do it if Disney did it? Yes. If Disney were to do it, I would do it. If I had the money for it. It's more specifically if I had the money for it. Because if Disney did it, you guys know that it's gonna be a lot of money. But if I had the opportunity to do it, yes, I would. It sounds like a lot of fun, and it sounds like the content creators that are on board are actually having a lot of fun as well. I know that there's a lot of drama surrounding it. I know that there's different things going on in the ship. It's very fun to follow along on TikTok. But I would do it. Let's see. Do you think Tiana's Bayou Adventure is going to be virtual queue? I believe so. Following the track record of every other ride that's opened in the past, it's going to be virtual queue for sure. They even utilized virtual queue for a little while there for Moana. So, yeah, Tiana's is getting a virtual queue. Let's see. Any new details on the wedding that you could share? My husband and I were considering renewing our vows since our wedding was a nightmare. I'm so sorry to hear that with the crying emoji. Any new details? Unfortunately not. We are getting married next year on a Disney cruise ship. Don't want to give out any dates quite yet, and can't say exactly what ship yet. But it is booked. We did make the down payment. We are confirmed. We are getting married in the atrium on one of the ships, and we're really looking forward to it. And eventually, we will make a proper video, you know, giving all the details of our wedding cruise and what is going to be involved in that. Let's see. I saw that I could book a new cruise while I was on the cruise for less money. Can I do this with each cruise? Yes, every cruise that you can go on, you can book a placeholder. And the placeholder, you pay $250, and that money goes towards, you know, whatever cruise that you want to book in the future, and it gives you a 10% discount off of that cruise. Now, it doesn't apply for every cruise. There are some, you know, stipulations on that placeholder, but you pay $250 and you get a placeholder that you can apply towards whatever cruise. And if you're booking a 7-night cruise or longer, you actually get a discounted, what's the word I'm looking for? You get a discounted deposit. There you go. Deposit. Let's see. Nancy with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. We are going to Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom week before Thanksgiving. Can we get through both parks with Genie Plus, going to parks, Brightline train to Fort Lauderdale, then cruise on the Dream? That sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, which, by the way, if you guys want your donation to show up over here, you got to use the link in the description below or the pinned comment, but I still appreciate the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Is it possible to get Hollywood Studios done in Animal Kingdom with Genie Plus? I do believe so. If you plan it right and you stack up your passes, especially now that park hopping restrictions are no longer a thing, it's definitely possible to get both parks done, at least the major rides, with Genie Plus if you do that correctly. And you're going to have a lot of fun with Brightline. Check out the video coming out on Monday. You're going to have my video on Monday from Brightline. Let's see. Packing is always a messy ordeal. Nobody cares about mess. At least when I pack, it looks like a tornado hit the house. Honestly, yeah, same. Let's see. What do you and Coda do outside of YouTube? Seems like your jobs are flexible. I'm hybrid and my husband is remote. So Coda works in customer service, and thankfully her job is a little bit flexible, but I'm the most flexible, where I can work fully remote if I want to. I mean, technically I'm hybrid, where I spend a few days a week in the office, but for the most part I'm remote. And as long as I work my 40 hours, they don't care like what I'm doing, where I am. As long as the work gets done, they don't care. So that's why I'm able to have a lot more flexibility and do the things that I do. And Coda, she's got less flexibility, but she's got some leeway with her job. So yeah. I still do have a regular job outside of YouTube. YouTube is not my full-time job quite yet. Hopefully soon, though. Let's see. Do you like elementals? Do you think Disney would use it in any project in the near future? Elementals? Why am I not familiar with elementals? Like the movie Elemental? Because the movie Elemental was really good. I actually really liked it. Let's see. OMG, wow. I waited to book my excursion until I had the money and never noticed charging until after. I missed on one I really wanted to do because I waited. Yeah, book your excursions as soon as you can, and you don't get charged until you actually get on the ship. So, or until after the excursion is done. So you're good. You're good. Let's see. Have I mailed anything from Castaway Key? I've heard mixed comments on how easy it is to send postcards from there. No, we have not, unfortunately. I've never actually done that. I know that it's a thing. But I've completely forgot that it was a thing. Let's see. We saw a wedding in the atrium on our Very Maritime cruise on the Dream. They did a beautiful job. That's really nice. Yeah, we're super excited to get married in the atrium on the specific ship that we're going on that hasn't been announced yet. I accidentally let it slip to one couple. I was standing on deck waiting for the Heroes Unite show, and I was talking to some subscribers, and I actually let it slip. I actually let it slip what ship I was getting married on, and they said that they would keep it quiet, but yeah. Let's see. What's the starting price of a Disney wedding cruise versus in the park? So a Disney wedding cruise starting price is $4,000. Starting price is $4,000 if I recall correctly. The atrium is an add-on. That's an additional $1,000, so $5,000 base if you want to do the atrium. And Disney parks, forget it. Like, if you want anything that's like looks remotely Disney, it's gonna be an arm and a leg. Like, yeah, you can get married in like a random garden somewhere at one of the resorts, but like from the pictures, it doesn't look anything Disney. You know what I mean? So like, we wanted the Disney look and the Disney feel and the Disney bubble, so that's why we chose the atrium. There are other places to get married on the ship, but the atrium is the most popular place, and Castaway Key at Pelican Point is another upcharge where it's $5,000 to get married over there as well on Castaway Key. So yeah, things are not cheap, but it's a lot more expensive if you decide to do it in the parks. Let's see, Messy Girl in a Planner World. I love that username. Let's see, we are going on our first cruise in November, the Wish to Bahamas. Binged all your videos first. Thanks for the great cruise content. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It really does warm my heart when I go on a cruise and I meet you guys on the ship, and you guys have said that you binge watch my videos to get ready for the cruise, or that my videos are the reason why you booked the cruise, or that they've really helped you out in your planning and what to expect. A lot of people come up and say that to me, and it really warms my heart. It makes me feel really good, and it's great motivation to continue doing these videos, you know, for all of you guys. It really means a lot. So thank you guys so much if you've ever come up and said hi to me, whether on a cruise or at a park. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I'm going to Disneyland for my first time in July. Is there any ideas or any rides? I'm dyslexic, I'm sorry. Is there any rides that you recommend? I'm thinking of doing Indiana Jones. Yes, 100% do Indiana Jones. It is so fun. Definitely one of my favorites. The Incredicoaster is really good over at DCA. Don't miss that. Radiator Springs Racers, don't miss that one either. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, that's a lot of fun. Space Mountain over there is a lot of fun too. There are a lot of great rides at Disneyland. So yeah, you can't really go wrong. Can't really go wrong with anything over there, to be completely honest with you. You're going to have a lot of fun, though. If it's your first time, you're going to love it. Let's see. Awful Madden Plays. How's the weight battle going? It's really good. It's going really good. In 3 months, I have lost just over 30 pounds. Just over 30 pounds. And you can definitely tell in my face, like comparing my pictures from a few months ago before I started this whole, you know, injection thing. I've definitely lost weight in my face. And it's so good. It feels so good, and I'm fitting in a lot more of my clothes now too. It's good. Let's see. Is it safe to be on a cruise ship after knowing that the Titanic sunk and 1,500 people died? Yes, it is entirely safe to be on a cruise. It is entirely safe. Let's see. My guess is the Magic. Isn't that your favorite? That's Coda's favorite. The Magic is Coda's favorite. But we will announce those details very, very soon. And with that, we are caught up. We are caught up with the chat finally. What is that, an hour and 38 minutes later? Any last minute questions? We have been live streaming for an hour and going on 40 minutes now, so not going to be live for too much longer. Any last minute questions that you guys have that you want me to answer, any last minute comments that you want to make, let me know. Drop them down in the comments section below, or in the chat. I'm so used to saying it in the video. Good Lord, I'm tired. I still haven't recovered from the cruise yet. I'm still tired. Yeah, drop them down below. Drop them down below. Let's see. Do you really have dyslexia? I do. It runs in the family. When I say sorry, I'm dyslexia, people think I'm making a joke. No, I really do have dyslexia, where I can read something completely different from what's actually there. And it's not severe. It's not severe, but I do have it. Let's see. Which ship do you recommend for a first cruise? The Disney Dream is a great one. Only because like it doesn't do 3-night itineraries. It does like 4 or 5-night itineraries, I think. It's a really good starting off point for a Disney cruise and to like dip your toe in. I think that's really good. A really good one. That's my personal favorite. Well, not my personal favorite ship. That's the Fantasy, but same class. Let's see, Jordan712 saying hello. I appreciate you being here. Let's see, Monica, we're going to Alaska in May. Thoughts on waterproof shoes/boots? Definitely get them. The boots that Coda had were really good. She was, stepping through puddles and, dipping her feet in some of the lakes that were there. She had a lot of fun. I can't remember off the top of my head what brand they were, but they were fully waterproof, and she had a lot of fun with them. They worked out great for her, so definitely bring them. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Love your videos. Now it's almost time for the OA live stream. Is Ordinary Adventures doing a live stream? Are they really? Are they really about to do a live stream? Oh, yeah, they are. Look at that. They are about to do a live stream. So there you guys go. When I'm done with my live stream, you can hop over to theirs. I shouldn't be too much longer. I'll have to sit down on their live stream. Have to sit in and watch their live stream. Let's see. Just want to say thank you because it's been an awesome time. Barry, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. We're going on the Wish in December, and we are so excited. Rebecca, you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of fun, especially a very maritime cruise. It's going to be a blast. Let's see. Elizabeth, what can you do with the magic... too much talking. What can you do with the Magic Band Plus on the ships? Is it true you can only use one per room? Absolutely not. No. Every member of your family can have a Magic Band Plus or a Disney Band on the ship. And you can use it to interact with different things, at least on the Wish. They're working on doing more interactive stuff on the other ships. For the Disney bands, like it lights up with different things that go on throughout the ship. Like if you're in the Skyline Lounge and the scene changes, the band lights up. If you're at Animator's Palette during Crush Night, the band lights up. It lights up during the different shows and Pirate Night on the ship with the fireworks. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool piece of technology. And you can also like charge things to your room, basically like the Magic Band at the parks. You can charge things to your room. You can scan it for your photos. Use it to get in and out of your room. I will say with the Magic Band or Disney Band on the ship, you do have to have your Key to the World card with you when getting on or off the ship. So just be aware of that. Don't walk off the ship without it. But yeah, that's what you can do. Let's see. Recommendations for the Treasure and Wish. I don't know specifically what kind of recommendations you're looking for. But the Treasure and the Wish are the same class of ship. One's just going to look drastically different interior-wise than the other. But I'm sure you can't go wrong with either, if that's the two that you're looking for. Do you like Cosmic Rewind or Mission Breakout better? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I will say I do like the music choices on Mission Breakout better, but I think I have a lot more fun on Cosmic Rewind. If I had to pick the two, probably Cosmic Rewind. Let's see. Did you watch Echo, and what did you think about it? I haven't gotten around to watching Echo yet. I have not gotten around to it yet. I've heard mixed things, though, but I'm excited to check it out. Let's see. We are DI the same cruise you just got off of. You were on the same cruise. Anything you recommend? We are doing the same cruise you just got off of. There you go. See, I have dyslexia, and then people mistype, and it gets really difficult. I'm so sorry. Anything you recommend to do first, or anything you missed out on? There were a few activities that I missed out on Marvel Day, but that was because of my dinner seating. There was a Captain America show that we missed because of dinner seating. Let's see. Anything you recommend doing first? or anything you missed out on. Anything you recommend doing first? If you need to take care of any dining reservation changes or trying to get on the waitlist for Palo, definitely take care of that first. You do that at Enchanted Garden down on deck 2 midship. Definitely take care of that first. If you're not doing any of that, go and get some food. You can go to Animator's Palette for a sit down. You can go to Cabanas for a buffet style, or you can go to Flo's V8 Cafe if you want like a grab and go type of food deal. Definitely hit up the pools if you're with your kids, because that's going to be a great time to visit the pool. Hit up the Aqueduct, because that's going to be a great time to do it too with shorter lines. And make sure you take the time to look at your Navigator app and investigate what activities are going on throughout your cruise, so that way you can start favoriting different items, so that way you don't miss out on anything. So yeah, that's a couple things. Let's see, hopefully in 2027 we are going to Alaska. Yes, definitely. If you can make it out to Alaska, go ahead and do it. Also, Keaton Jones, you're fired. Croc boots, that is, no. Ew, Crocs, ugh. Crocs are no-go. Let's see. Thanks for your thoughts. I love chatting. I love catching your live streams. Have a fantastic weekend and stay warm. Thank you so much, Monica. I appreciate you. Let's see. Amicia, I was noticing that Coda and I had the same boots. They are Columbia. Yeah, they are actually, now that I think about it. They are Columbia. Thank you so much for reminding me. Hey, Alex Raheel, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Yes, kids clubs. You should also do kids clubs first, for sure, if you have young ones. Get them registered and explore the kids clubs. Let's see. I saw you in real life at Universal Hollywood at the Mario Mushroom Restaurant in July or June. I checked your channel out and thought it was great. Hey, thank you so much, Jordan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Any suggestions on what to do in Cozumel and Grand Cayman going on the Fantasy in September? Cozumel, go to Paradise Beach. I cannot recommend Paradise Beach enough. It is so worth it. I know Disney Cruise Line doesn't typically do excursions specifically to Paradise Beach, so you're going to have to get off the ship and hop on a taxi and do it, but it is really good. Really good time. I highly recommend it. The food is good. The drinks are good. The atmosphere is good. The beach is nice. The pool is good. You're going to have a fun time. And Grand Cayman, we did a dolphin excursion over there at one point. Then we did the Turtle Beach. And I know 7 Mile Beach is also a very popular thing to do, but we haven't exactly done 7 Mile Beach at Grand Cayman. But those two things that we did were a lot of fun. If you really like turtles, you can do that. Let's see. Oh, we also did Stingray City. That was an excursion through Disney. We did Stingray City. So I definitely recommend that one as well if you can make it out there. So yeah, those are a couple suggestions. I would say they are probably getting married on the Fantasy. Good guess. Good guess. I can neither confirm nor deny. Let's see. Love these chats. Keep them coming. Thank you so much. Let's see. Michelle, were you on the Dream when it was just docked next to the Magic? How was the horn battle? I will say the horn battle was a little lackluster. The one that we had on the Fantasy in September was even better. But yes, we were on the Dream. Docked next to the Fantasy. I got some really good pictures of the Magic as we were leaving. Let's see. After 3 sailings on the Wish, we can't wait to sail on the Treasure. You're going to have a lot of fun. If you really enjoy the Wish, then yeah, odds are you're definitely going to like the Treasure. Let's see. What happens if you get off the ship without your key to the world card or ID? They won't let you off the ship without it. You need to scan it to get off the ship. So make sure you have it. What do they do? What if you're late for getting to the ship on Castaway? Do they leave you? That's a really good question. I don't know what they do in the case of Castaway. I think they like send out a search party for you, to be completely honest with you. I think they send out a search party. Like, I've never heard any stories of people getting left behind at Castaway, so I don't know. But yeah, you're not even allowed off the ship without your key to the world card, so that's impossible to do. Let's see. Fantasy is my favorite. Dream comes second, then Wonder, Magic, and then Wish. My thoughts exactly. That is my ranking exactly. Let's see. How was the parking situation at Fort Lauderdale? Port Canaveral is a breeze, but when you cruise, when we cruised out of New Orleans, it was a cluster F to say the least. From what I saw, the parking situation at Fort Lauderdale is really easy, and my parents actually parked in Fort Lauderdale when they sailed in November. And they said it was a breeze. They said it's really easy. And I cover that in the embarkation day video. So don't you guys worry. From what I hear, it's pretty easy. Let's see. Kids clubs uses bands. Yep, and kids clubs also use the bands as well. Very good. Thank you for letting me know. Echo was good. Just remember that they had budget cuts made, and basically a whole episode had to be cut, so the ending could have been better, but they had no choice. The cultural representation was awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm excited to see it. Let's see. What happened to the No Way Home video? Oh, that one? It stopped performing well, and like I had to mute like half the video a month after it came out because Disney started coming in with the copyright claims. So it was just better to just take the video down altogether because like half of it was muted at that point. So it's a fun video to have that like hit over 1 million views. It's my only video to hit over 1 million views, but you know, hopefully soon we can have some more videos hit 1 million views. So yeah, no croc boots. No croc boots. Absolutely not. Let's see. Hey, good Steven. Good morning, adventures. Good morning from the Norwegian Bliss. I cannot wait for those videos, man. I cannot wait for those videos. I hope you're having an awesome time. Let's see. Vanessa K. We ended up changing our plans and booked Paradise Beach instead because of your videos. Super excited to go. You are going to have a great time. I'm super excited to hear that. I'm glad the videos were able to help you out. Let's see. We saw you at AK during the full marathon, was caught off guard and just said, oh, hi, Theme Park Express. There were a lot of people that actually recognized me during the marathon. It was actually quite like surprising. It was very surprising. I wasn't expecting to get recognized as much as I did during the marathon. So thank you if you said hi. Let's see. I'm a CA theme park goer, and I enjoy your Florida content. Keep up the grind, Pasta Guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Read Books, Eat Tacos. With the dream and fantasy being sister ships, what makes you like the fantasy better? I think a big thing that has to do with the fantasy is the overall aesthetic and design, the interior design and decor of the ship. I'm a huge fan of the design and theme of the adult only area, Europa. I love the tube. That's a great place to hang out in. It's got definitely much better vibes aesthetically than Evolution on the Dream. And the fantasy I associate more with longer cruises, and I love taking those longer cruises. So that by default makes the fantasy my favorite ship. I know that in the coming years, the fantasy is going to be adjusting itself to take shorter itineraries now. It's going to take on 4 and 5 night cruises, which I'm really excited about, which means it's more opportunity for me to experience the fantasy even more. So yeah, I think that's really what really separates it for me. Let's see. Big red Mario boots. No. No croc boots and no dyed beard. I see how it is. Well, I'm glad you like Disney. Let's see. Amicia subbed on Patreon. Would love to see specific chats and engagement that are only for Patreon subs. I will start doing Patreon only live streams and stuff when we hit like 100 Patreon supporters, because as of right now, if I were to do a Patreon only live stream, it would only be like 1 or 2 people in that live stream, and it would be very boring, and it wouldn't exactly be the best experience for my Patreon supporters. So I've always said that when we hit 100 Patreon followers, like 100 active followers, that is when I would start doing Patreon only live streams. So if you guys would like more one-on-one time, become a Patreon supporter and we can get that going. I mean, regardless, I still try and read every single, chat possible. I try my best. Now that we're getting more and more people in here consistently, it's becoming a little bit more difficult, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that leaves a chat over here. But yeah, whenever we hit 100 Patreon supporters is when we'll start doing Patreon only live streams. But I hear you, and that's definitely the goal. Let's see. I love that we started the cruise on the same day, and I just made it to the halfway point. I got a lot of editing when I get home, but can't wait for your video, and I can't wait for your videos too, man. I'm enjoying your Carnival content right now. Let's see. 100% agree on longer cruises. I wish they had longer ones, maybe even 10 days. That wouldn't completely break the bank. Yeah, honestly, I think there is a 10-day, actually. There is a 10-day, but it's just not done very often. Let's see. Oh man, now I really want to sail on the Fantasy. We love the Dream so much. Now I really want to sail on the Fantasy. I promise you, you won't regret it. Let's see. Greetings from Puerto Rico. Saludos, Maryland. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. When you have kids, will they get the same cruise status as you? Unfortunately not. Disney does not grandfather in your kids to the program. When I have kids and they start sailing, they're going to start fresh from zero like everyone else, and they got to work their way up. Let's see. Amicia, I think these live streams are awesome. You're right. It would be boring, and we're with just a few people. And with that, we have caught up with the chats, and I do believe that that is going to do it from us here for this particular live stream. Ordinary Adventures is getting ready to start their live stream, so go ahead, jump over there, jump into their chat and said Theme Park Express sent you. Let's do a little raid over there. I know they're not live yet, but do a little raid in their chat and say hello from Theme Park Express. Go check them out, Ordinary Adventures at YouTube. They're one of my favorites. Go and check them out. Raid their chat. But I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to today's live stream. I really appreciate it. We're getting a lot more people into these live streams, and I love chit-chatting with you guys. I'm going to try and do live streams a bit more often. Once again, I have to remind you guys that the cruise videos will start on Monday. If you're a Patreon supporter, you will start getting them on Sunday and ad-free. All of our Patreon supporters will get early and ad-free access to all of our cruise content. So if you guys want to support the channel, the best way to do it through Patreon, link down in the description below. I hope to see you guys there. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a great night, everybody.